going on, guys? It's your boy Q Carnage here today, and welcome to the next episode of Improving Guys. And today I just kind of want to share with you something that a lot of competitive gamers know about, and something that it's pretty relevant, and it's good to have one of these in your back pocket. But anyways, before I get into that, the gameplay you're seeing is straight from the GB archive. Again, we're playing 3v3 search. We've been doing well in 3v3 search lately. We just haven't been able to find a committed fourth right now to play 4v4 variant, or when we do pick a fourth, it's a lot of, it's just a lot of mesh issues, chemistry issues, just us working on a lot of things. And but yeah, besides the point, what I want to talk to you guys is pretty much having an ace in hole, kind of like a pocket strategy, kind of like a pocket class for certain things. And I know, and in this gameplay you'll be seeing I'll be using the M27 IAR with the armor piercing and thermal, and I'll go in that class in a different video. I do plan on doing a class setup video at some point down the road, and I'll probably next week, but I will explain to you all my choices and why I do things and all that stuff. But the big thing with this class, what I'm doing here, is I'm using an LMG, and I'm using Incog and Marathon. I have a pistol in my back pocket because I can just switch out the pistol. When I'm running in motion, I can switch out. I switch to a pistol so I can get to certain spots quicker. And you'll see me, I'll get to certain power positions faster than you would normally when you're just holding a sub or an AR with Marathon. But with pocket strategies like this, like lately I've been using the LMG a lot. When you're playing game modes like S&D or Blitz or something, it's good to do something that people don't expect. A lot of people expect you to sit in that tin garage with a thermal Remington or a sniper rifle, or people expect you to be in power positions with a sniper rifle, and it gives them an ample amount of time to challenge. But when you have something like an LMG or something like a high caliber rifle like the M27 IAR, you're able to do things that they can't expect, and they put them in a situation. You're pretty much playing a mind game. You're playing a strategic mind game, and yeah, pretty much. That's all. All it boils down to. You catch them off guard, and you make them double think about the certain plays they make. So when they have to double think and try to implement a new play, you put them off. You put them off their game plan. A lot of times, what we call it, we personally call them putting people on tilt. But yeah, there's a ton of different ways, and I'm not saying using an LMG as a class isn't necessarily a pocket class. Everyone's different. I'm an assault rifle player. I'm very comfortable with the M27 myself. Well, I've been using a lot in pubs, but I've been playing a lot in competitive well, and I'm very used to the setup I have going and how the M27 feels, the caliber, the time to kill, all that. And for some players, it's different too. Like a lot of people have their their steady aim. Their steady aim MTAR classes, or their Bison classes, or their Slay Vector classes. Everyone or even a lot of people now in S&D Sovereign are using Bulldogs. Primarily sub players are using Bulldogs, and it's crazy. And you didn't see that type of metagame come up earlier in the game, but it's crazy to see what people are innovating and what they are coming up different ways and different strategies to catch people off guard, because a lot of times in Sovereign you'll see a lot of people rush central control a lot, and it's really tight. It's really tight corners. It comes down to who gets first shot and all that in the sub battles at least. But when you kind of go heads up with say for instance you charge into a Bulldog and you're going up against a Bison or MTAR, you're more than likely gonna win that gunfight just strictly because it's a shotgun versus an SMG in extremely close quarters. So when it comes and I'm not saying dedicate 2 or 3 per class slots for pocket class. I usually always have one. Lately I've been trying different things, things that people don't really overlook. And again, it's playing the mind game that is S&D, or playing the mind game of Call of Duty, and you make them double think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. And if they can react to it, that's fine. But you're going to make it harder on them to play a certain way. You're gonna dictate the pace of the game, which is huge. Which is huge in any game that you play competitively. Dictating the pace of the game is always going to be a huge factor. You know, that proves that you're in control of the game. You know how they're going to move. You're controlling the map. You're controlling every little aspect of that match. And yeah, it's big. I know personally. I'm the type of guy that likes to have a little pocket class, like a little trick in the hat. You know, have the bunny in the hat and all that. Like I'm a freaking magician. But it's good because sometimes like I say a lot, like playing like substandard is very easy. It works actually a lot of the times, but sometimes like I'll find success on a map using an COD class like for every game versus or like I'll play against a team that's not using thermal and I'll find more success using a greed class, like quick draw, marathon ready up, etc. etc. But like when you find that middle ground where like people that kind of like are kind of set in their ways and very predictable, using like stuff like an LMG or a Bulldog can really go the mile. And I implore you guys to go out there and try different things. Like right now, I know Karma has been using Karma and Aches have been using the VMR site, but I've been going to the lab and trying that myself. And I'm not saying like don't dick eat or dick ride players. I mean, take what they do best with the class and explore with it and figure out if you like it or not. Like I saw Karma using the M27 and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Like maybe I should try it out and see if it works for me. And it did. And it ended up doing me really really well actually. And not in this gameplay specifically. I kind of do okay, but I had another game where I just went off with it. But yeah, just test, and it's kind of like this is pretty much kind of get you guys to go out there and like play with different things that are legal in this game right now, because there's so many options as far as like certain things you can do with so many guns, like especially when you got like all these different opticals, AP rounds and all that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys go out there and grind it out. Enjoy your Call of Duty, but you know what? I'm gonna go, guys. I got a ton of shit to do, especially with Christmas coming up. But like always, guys, I appreciate you. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'm out. If I don't put out another video, Merry Christmas, guys, and I all hope you have a good holiday. Peace.